So what I've done here is I've gone over the white straps on the figures, and I'm just going through the grey trousers now. So because I was splashing the red paint all over the place, I've gone over the muskets where I've hit those, and swords and the cuffs as well. I'm going to have another look at. So there you go. I went over the collars as well, but getting on quite nicely with these. And I'll just show you the horses. So, who spotted the error in the last segment? Yeah, I painted the horses the wrong bloody colour because they're Scots Greys, which means the horses are grey. So I had to fix that. So basically I've just painted them white and done a couple of washes with thinned black paint, and then just gone round the mane and the tail with basalt grey. So I'll probably put another wash over that just to bring out the detail. So there you go. So because I want to do the saddlecloths as a darker blue, it hasn't really worked with the colour that I'm using, so I've done an undercoat of Vallejo Azure blue, or the Andrea blue, my usual go-to colour. So that's basically a base coat for putting the darker blue on top of that. So I've also done the brown saddles and the hooves and the bridlery. So after I've done the blue on the saddlecloths, it will be moving on to the bit in the mouth and any other metal parts around the bridle and the saddlecloths, and then we will be just about done. And that's the horses more or less done. I've painted the saddlecloths and the blanket rolls on the back, and they've got these little things on top as well. So those have been done. All that's left to do now is maybe put some white socks on a few of them, a few white markings on the forehead perhaps, and the bit between the teeth is what I always do in either bronze or gold or silver. So that's to be done. So nearly there with the troopers themselves. I've painted the water bottles blue and been going around putting the gold bits on, so down their chests, stomachs, that's meant to be gold, so done that in gold, and there's a gold belt buckle. Done the silver for the carbine and gold for the actual mechanism of that, and gone round the hilts of the swords. The last bit to do is on the cuffs, because I've also got to paint the turnovers in white as well, but the cuffs are black and gold, so I've just done them gold for the moment, and I'll just do the black bit over the bit nearest the hand on each of the figure as well, just to get that effect, and then just touch up any bits where I've overrun with red, and also touch up any of the white straps that are on there as well, and we're just about done. Okay, so here you go, the charge of the Scots Greys. Gotta say, it's a very dramatic set, this one. Very enjoyable to do, love doing them. Got another set of Scots Greys to do as well, so I might get started on those. But yeah, so here we are, and if we can just zoom in a little bit. So I've got the trumpeter in there, and of course I started off painting the horses brown, didn't I? Like a plonker. I mean, you know, really, Scots Greys, clues in the name. So there you go. I'll just move them around a bit so you get a few different angles. Okay, so I put them in a line. I was just thinking, you know, while I was doing these, imagine if these had come out at the same time as the Airfix Cuirassiers and the Airfix hussars. I think everybody would have wanted these ones instead, wouldn't they? Because they're so nice. Imagine getting them dropping through your door, or you know, your dad or mum bringing them to you when you're a young lad. It'd be great, wouldn't it? But I dare say I wouldn't have painted them quite so nicely then. But you know, and they are a bit spindly. Legs on the bases, so you really would have to glue them. And of course, you know, these are on even bigger bases now, but they do need it. Managed to do moustaches on most of them. That one. Okay, I'll do a side and a rear view. So from the side, let's just go along the line. The blue saddle cloth. And now I'll show you from the rear. So from the rear, it's funny how some of them have got these little boxes on the saddles, but others don't. And not all of them have got water bottles either, like the officers. But yeah, these don't all have them, apart from him in the middle there. But yeah, really nice figures these. I highly recommend you do them. Very, very nice. Okay, there you go.